What is going on, guys? JD from New York here. WWE TLC Tables, Ladders, and Chairs 2013. Tonight live from Houston, Texas, December 15th, 2013. This is your official review for tonight's pay-per-view. And before I begin, guys, you obviously know what the deal is. Fuck those other guys. Fuck those other guys. This right here is your number one source for all your WWE needs right here on YouTube.com. Now, before I begin for the review, guys, I would like to thank a vital part of Team JD and my wrestling content here on YouTube.com, Issac the Radical. My buddy Issac, he provided me all my thumbnails for 2013 Monday Night Raw, WWE Week in Review, all the pay-per-view reviews. I am gracious and thankful for his work and his time that he puts into my thumbnails that you're actually looking at right now. Probably the nicest thumbnail out of all of them that he has made for me. I look forward to having him as an important member of Team JD going into 2014. Thank you again, buddy. I greatly appreciate all your effort and support for this channel. Now, WWE TLC, guys, where do I even fucking begin? Where do I even fucking begin? Ever since SummerSlam 2013, WWE has poorly booked their pay-per-views. Every pay-per-view since SummerSlam 2013 has been booked on the two-match idea. Book two matches, build them up, and lazily put together an undercard. This is exactly what happened again. We had SummerSlam ever since August, all the way up to TLC, and everything in between. The same formula has been used to book every pay-per-view since then, including TLC. Tonight was no different. Once again, it was a Monday Night Raw that was on pay-per-view that you guys, and I've been telling you, listen to me. I don't know if you guys ordered it or not. I don't order pay-per-views anymore for this simple reason. This was a Monday Night Raw that was on pay-per-view for $60, yet again. There was absolutely nothing on this pay-per-view that initiated a turning point on WWE programming. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. CM Punk opened up tonight's show against The Shield, and CM Punk stood victorious as we see yet more teases to The Shield's eventual breakup. Roman Reigns spears Dean Ambrose, unintentionally, I should say. I was going to say intentionally. Unintentionally. And knocks him out. CM Punk tosses Roman Reigns over the top rope. Seth Rollins is already fucking sleeping because he just got GTS'd. He's gone. And all of a sudden, CM Punk stands victorious. He defeated The Shield in a 3-on-1 handicap match. Now, the outcome of this match I was okay with. The match itself was nothing special. I hate handicap matches. They prove nothing, and they're not entertaining, okay? The Shield here lost, and that was the right decision by WWE. CM Punk won this match, and the Shield teases yet another breakup on WWE programming. CM Punk needed to win this match because it furthers the storyline of the Shield splitting up, okay? You're not going to have the Shield all of a sudden tease a split up and then all of a sudden dominate CM Punk at the pay-per-view. No, that doesn't make any sense. CM Punk was the right choice to win this match as it furthers the Shield turmoil on WWE TV. Other than that, the match itself was nothing special. Now, I commend CM Punk for working injured. He looked injured. He looks banged up. Even when you watch him on TV every week, especially tonight, if you've seen him tonight on pay-per-view, he does look banged up. I know he's been hurting his, he hurt his ribs. He's been holding his ribs throughout the entire match tonight. I know he's hurt, and I commend him for actually going through and working injured. Now, I really wish WWE would give him time off because he's going to be a very vital part of WrestleMania 30. The other match that was actually a standout match tonight was the tag team match. Again, the Rhodes family, the Rhodes brothers, Dustin and Cody, are doing miraculous things with the WWE Tag Team Championships. And tonight I read an article, I will report on it again on News and Rumors. Triple H is really revamping the tag team division. He's signing more tag teams. He's bringing more tag teams into NXT to groom them and bring them immediately up to the main roster. He wants the tag team division to be his number one focus out of everything else that needs to be fixed. He wants the tag team division to be his number one focus, and it's showing. Tonight's match was probably the match of the night. Forget about what John Cena and Randy Orton did tonight. I'll talk about that in a little bit. The Rhodes family shows you why they are probably the best thing on WWE television right now. Goldust looks amazing. And I said this to my brother, Goldust has probably been the top performer besides Daniel Bryan on WWE programming in the last 6 months. The guy is phenomenal. He looks great. He's in fantastic shape. He hasn't aged a bit. His in-ring work has been fucking unbelievable. And the Rhodes family is showing you why tag team wrestling needs to be on WWE TV every week. It needs to be a focus, a focal point on WWE pay-per-views going forward into 2014. People want to see tag team wrestling. The most exciting match tonight was a tag team match yet again. Every pay-per-view since October. Ever since the Rhodes family was fighting for their job back, every match that included a tag team match has been match of the night on pay-per-view. Go back and find that match against The Shield when they won their jobs back, and then they won the tag team championships on Monday Night Raw from The Shield. Go back to that and reference every match that they've been in on pay-per-view. You will notice one thing that's been a similarity on every pay-per-view. The match of the night went to the Rhodes family. Every match that included the Rhodes family, the tag team champions, has been match of the night on WWE pay-per-view. No question. Tonight was no different. Very exciting match. They had great spots with Rey Mysterio, great spots with The Big Show. And I know I'm very, very negative on The Big Show, but he plays a very, very good role in a tag team. You know, he's not used too often. He can hit those big spots. You know, he's still a fumbling fool in the ring because he's got absolutely no moveset. Rey Mysterio carried this match. He made the match exciting. But Big Show and his presence really do the team well, you know, with him there. And the Real Americans, I believe the Real Americans are going to be catapulted into a feud next with the Rhodes family. This is what I'm hearing. And then obviously you had Ryback and Curtis Axel, who were pretty much there just to, you know, have them there and fill the void for an empty team. I don't know why they didn't use the Usos here, but apparently they figured Ryback and Curtis Axel were a good a substitute, and they were eliminated 1, 2, 3. Ryback is just completely floundering. The guy's a fucking waste. I don't know what they're doing with him. They are destroying his character to the point where there's absolutely no coming back from whatever WWE did to Ryback. They killed Ryback. And they're thinking about Goldberg versus Ryback at WrestleMania. How are you going to put Goldberg against Ryback at WrestleMania when Ryback can't even win a fucking tag team match against Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro? I mean, are you fucking serious? You're going to have Goldberg come in, pay him all this money, and then you're going to have him job to Ryback? If that's the idea? If that is the case, I don't even want to see the match. But Ryback and Curtis Axel, nonetheless, were there. They were eliminated first. Then you had the Real Americans eliminated. It was the Rhodes family and Big Show versus Rey Mysterio. That's when the match picked up. Great ending. The match of the night. Rhodes family retains the tag team championships. Now, AJ Lee and Natalya. Another great match for the Divas Championship. Very, very good match. I was anticipating a loss by AJ Lee. I was anticipating a loss. But AJ Lee pulled it out. She retains the Divas Championship. Now, she got into a little scuffle with, I forgot her name. You know, she's so insignificant and unimportant. She's some celebrity game show host or sportscaster. I don't know where she's from. I don't know what channel she works for or what company she works for. But apparently this individual was talking to CM Punk in the backstage area after the Tribute to the Troops taping was completed on this past Tuesday. AJ actually took offense to that, made a big scene in front of WWE officials and higher-ups. She cursed her out. She was screaming and yelling and throwing a hissy fit. Obviously, that landed her into hot water. I felt that the WWE was actually going to take the Divas Championship away from AJ Lee. Surprisingly, they did not. And I'm glad they did not. You're not going to give the Divas Championship to anyone on Total Divas simply because they're on TV, they're on the E! Network, they got a hot reality show going on. It doesn't work that way. You don't disrespect AJ Lee for one fault because she threw a little hissy fit backstage over CM Punk because apparently they're dating. Okay, this is old news, they are dating. But she was jealous of another woman talking to CM Punk, and she threw a hissy fit. I thought the WWE officials were going to punish her and take the belt off of her, but I'm glad they did not because AJ Lee is the Divas division. She single-handedly is keeping that division afloat while the rest of everyone in that division is completely worthless. And when AJ says that she is the queen of the Divas division, everyone else in the Divas division is a joke. Total Divas is a joke. You think she is, kidding around when she says that? No. It may be scripted, but whatever was said by AJ Lee tonight, by saying the Divas are a joke, and that the E! Network is a joke, and Total Divas is a joke, she really means that. She really means that. She's just one of those women, I know, and I read the articles and I read the storylines. She doesn't like what's going on because she's not featured. She's working her ass off. She's the Divas champion, and everyone else besides her is getting the recognition in the spotlight. She doesn't need the spotlight. All she needs is the championship belt. If you take that away from her, she has nothing. She has nothing. I'm glad the WWE went the route they did tonight and left the belt on AJ. She's single-handedly keeping that division afloat, and I'm glad they did not switch the titles and give it to Natalya, all because she's on Total Divas. I'm glad they did not go that route. Now, Daniel Bryan versus the Wyatt family. Another decent match. I hate the handicap matches, like I said in the beginning, but this, again, was properly booked. Daniel Bryan loses tonight against the Wyatt family. Bray Wyatt is a beast, like I've been saying. If you guys do not find Bray Wyatt to be interesting, or if you do not find Bray Wyatt to be one of those special guys on the WWE roster, you better start opening your eyes. Bray Wyatt is a winner. Bray Wyatt is going to be a major player in the WWE. Bray Wyatt's going to be a superstar. And I even told my best friend tonight via text when the match was happening, you know what? I can see Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Give him a few years to flourish, give him a few years to be dominant, and put him against The Undertaker. Have him actually wrestle The Undertaker at WrestleMania. That would be a great fucking match. I would pay to see that match. Nonetheless, Daniel Bryan loses tonight, right decision. You're not going to have Daniel Bryan defeat the Wyatt family when you're in the midst of building up the Wyatt family. It would suck all the momentum out of the Wyatt family. You're not going to have one guy defeat three and completely cripple their entire stable. You're not going to have that happen. Okay? Daniel Bryan right now can take a loss. Why can he take a loss? Because he's the hottest wrestler in the industry. He is hotter than 1,000 fucking suns right now. A loss to him means nothing. He's going to come back on Monday Night Raw, and he's going to get the same reaction he gets every fucking week, and people are going to fucking cheer and chant yes, and they're going to go crazy when Daniel Bryan comes out. He is the hottest wrestler in the world right now, and I still don't understand why he is not the WWE champion. Wyatt family dominated Daniel Bryan tonight. Daniel Bryan showed some signs of Bryan mania running wild tonight, getting the crowd behind him, pumping himself up. I thought he was actually going to legit win this match when he actually took advantage of both Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, and then Bray Wyatt actually comes back with his kiss of death finisher, kisses him on the forehead, nails him 1, 2, 3, boom, it's over. Bray Wyatt pins Daniel Bryan, and the Wyatt family is successful tonight. WWE made the right decision tonight by booking Daniel Bryan to go under. Because like I said, if the Wyatt family loses tonight, there's absolutely no hope from coming back from that. You can't have one man defeat three. CM Punk and The Shield is different. The Shield is on the verge of breaking up, so CM Punk and The Shield was booked properly. You can't book Daniel Bryan and the Wyatt family similar to the way you booked CM Punk and The Shield. It just doesn't work that way. Right decision by WWE. Daniel Bryan loses. Wyatt family is victorious. Now, the main event of the night. This is where things get interesting. If you guys watch the pay-per-view, you know Randy Orton is the new WWE Unified World Champion. Okay, or what they're calling it now is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Just combining the two names. Randy Orton is the new champion. There's one champion. WWE lived up to their promise of having one man walk out of the pay-per-view. Now, I commend WWE for going the route they did tonight with this winner, with this decision. There's no screwjob finish. One man stood victorious. One man walked out of the pay-per-view the champion. Okay? Finally, a championship match that was booked under the pretenses of one man is going to leave the ring with both belts. Finally, that happened, because every pay-per-view before this, there was some kind of screwjob finish, and we all left the bar, or we shut the TV off after the pay-per-view ended, wherever we watched it for the past 4 or 5 months, just in complete disappointment, because the WWE left us with a screwy finish, something that was just completely unfinished, leading into Monday Night Raw, and then they just repeat their mistakes once again for the next pay-per-view, okay? WWE tonight did the right thing they had one guy walk out. Now, I'm going to admit to you, I was a little disappointed. I was disappointed with how the match was scripted. I was disappointed with how the match was booked. I was disappointed that there was no surprising finish. You know, Randy Orton and John Cena, they had a decent match. It wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen. There were some iffy moments in the match. For example, you had John Cena handcuffed, to the bottom rope. All of a sudden, like fucking Superman, unscrews the fucking turnbuckle and climbs the ladder to go chase Randy Orton up the ladder, holding the fucking bottom rope in his hand, and starts slugging away at Randy Orton with the metal bar that's holding together the rope. Okay? How John Cena was even handcuffed in the first place is just mind-boggling to me. Randy Orton starts pulling up the padding outside the ring and conveniently finds fucking handcuffs just stuffed away underneath the padding. First of all, WWE logic. This is WWE logic. How the fuck did they get there? Who is placing handcuffs underneath the padding when setting up the ring? How did Randy Orton know that they were there? Now, I'm thinking as a logical fan here. I'm not thinking of a fucking 8-year-old mentality. Oh my god, Randy Orton got handcuffs. Oh my god, this is torturous for John Cena. John Cena's gonna lose. John Cena's gonna be handcuffed to the bottom rope. No, I don't think that way. I'm thinking, how the fuck did they get there? How did Randy Orton know that they were there? And why are they there? Like, I don't understand the script of this match. WWE thinks, for a casual fan, they might get away with it, but someone like me, you're not gonna fucking get those questions by me. And all of a sudden, John Cena, like I said, Superman, unscrews the fucking turnbuckle. Randy Orton's got this guy handcuffed. He climbs up to the fucking, up the ladder to try to grab both belts. Should be an easy win. All of a sudden, you see John Cena flying out of nowhere with the bottom rope in his hand, slugging away at Randy Orton at the top of the ladder. Then all of a sudden, Randy Orton climbs down. He starts tugging John Cena. Here's another one of those what-if moments. John Cena's on the ladder, right? He's got the rope in his hand. They're playing tug of war now with the bottom rope. John Cena has the rope in one hand, okay, because he's handcuffed on the other. Randy Orton's got both fucking hands pulling on the rope. You're telling me John Cena with one hand being handcuffed is stronger than Randy Orton tugging away at a lower level than John Cena with both hands? Come on, man. You're not going to get these fucking things by me. This is just illogical fucking nonsense. All of a sudden, then, Randy Orton pulls John Cena off the ladder. John Cena was apparently supposed to go through the table. Looked like he could have broke his fucking neck the way he fell. He didn't land through the table. He landed on the edge of the table that was propped against the corner. All of a sudden, John Cena is knocked out. Randy Orton climbs up. Takes forever to grab the fucking belt. And I'm thinking some kind of screwjob finish is on its way. All of a sudden, you see Randy Orton unhook the clip, take both belts off, and he is the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Now, the match itself was really nothing special at all. At one point, Randy Orton's got all these various weapons around the ring. He's got fucking endless amounts of tables, steel chairs. He's got fucking steel steps. He's got ladders. All of a sudden, he just starts taking Justin Roberts' microphone and starts nailing John Cena with it. You got all these weapons laying around the ring, and you're going to fucking bash John Cena in the head with a microphone? I mean, again, who scripted this match? Again, all this looked like a fucking comedy act at certain points. It took away from the overall appeal of this match. WWE did a fantastic job booking this match. Even though it was 3 weeks out, WWE put all their fucking energy into making you believe this match was one of the biggest matches of all time. And then when it translates on TV, it didn't come across as anything special. It just did not. The match was very mediocre to me. It was watchable. Don't get me wrong, it was watchable, but it really was not main event worthy. When you have a tag team turmoil fatal 4-way match before this, earlier in the card, with Dustin Rhodes and Cody Rhodes defending their tag team championship, that actually was better than your main event that you're building up as one of the biggest moments in sports entertainment history, there's a fucking problem. Nobody cared about this match in the first place. And it goes back to booking this match with 3 weeks out from Survivor Series, like I've been saying. You can't have this type of match with this magnitude behind it, this importance built in 3 weeks. It can't be done. I don't give a fuck who you have in the match. I don't give a fuck if you book Hulk Hogan, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, this one, that one, all in the same fucking match and make it some kind of 10-man fucking over-the-top rope match. All the greatest superstars in the world. You can't book a match with two guys who are the biggest stars in your company 3 weeks out from your last pay-per-view and expect people to buy it. You can't do it. And again, it translated like I've been telling you for months since I've been on here. The laziness of WWE, the bullshit booking and the rush pay-per-views and, the time in between your last pay-per-view, all this eventually catches up to them and it translates to us fans watching on TV. It translates and it comes off that way on WWE TV when WWE actually goes live on the air. It just does. It just does. And I may be ranting, and I may rant about the same thing over and over again, but the match itself was just nothing special at all. WWE was supposed to have a turning point. This is going to be their turning point going into 2014. What turning point is there to this match? Where do they go from here? You bury Daniel Bryan. John Cena is eventually going to win the titles. You're not going to have John Cena without a championship going into WrestleMania. It's just not happening. I just don't see it happening. I just don't. CM Punk is floating in the middle of mid-card nowhere. Mid-card hell. What are you doing? Dolph Ziggler lost to fucking Fandango tonight on the pre-show. What are you doing with your fucking top-level superstars? I mean, give me a fucking break right now. Again, the tag team match was the best match of the night. TLC, overall, again, nothing special. You guys are asking me on Twitter, JD, should I spend $60 on TLC? I'm going to tell you flat out, no. Don't even bother watching the replay. Don't even bother ordering the pay-per-view. Everything you've seen tonight on TLC, I guarantee you'll see again tomorrow on Monday Night Raw. Easy. Easy. WWE is on vacation for the rest of the year. You think they're going to actually put some effort into booking Monday Night Raw tomorrow? Everything you've seen tonight on TLC, you're going to get on Monday Night Raw tomorrow. I guarantee you. This pay-per-view, easily a 3 out of 10. I don't want to hear anybody else's review. This pay-per-view was fucking awful. There was some bright spots. There was some decent ideas. There were some decent booking decisions by WWE. But overall, the pay-per-view was a 3 out of 10. It did absolutely nothing to signify a turning point in WWE going into 2014. To me, it's the same shit. It's the same shit over and over and over again. Nothing has changed, and nothing will change unless you give Daniel Bryan the WWE Championship, because that's what people want to see, and that's what people have been wanting to see since SummerSlam. Enough of this Randy Orton, John Cena bullshit. Enough of this unifying championships. Daniel Bryan needs to be the WWE Champion. Daniel Bryan needs to be WWE Champion after WrestleMania is all said and done. That's all I know. That's all I know. Now you have the Royal Rumble coming up. If you fuck up the Royal Rumble, there's no fucking hope. There's absolutely no hope. Royal Rumble books itself. I'll talk about that later on as we get closer to the Rumble, my favorite pay-per-view. But again, guys, 3 out of 10 for TLC. Absolutely nothing warrants this fucking replay. Do not even bother watching the replay. If you guys watched the show, let me know what you guys thought about the decision. Randy Orton is your new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Let me know what you guys thought down below. I'll be back on Tuesday with your Monday Night Raw review, the fallout from TLC. As always, guys, this is JD. Hope you enjoyed the review, and I will talk to you all on Tuesday.